And we are live. Welcome back to Chart Striker, everybody. This is your host, Dana. So, what's going on? What's going on? I can start off by saying that the bulls are trying to push, but if you guys remember what I said yesterday, we still do not have that, 4-hourly close, at least above 30,800, 30,900 areas. If that happens, this resistance right here is not that strong. Like, next resistance is all the way around, 31,700 to 32,400, 500, around these levels, okay? And then again, just to add one more thing to all this sweetness, if we can see any daily candle close, okay, above this level right here, there's literally nothing holding us until these levels, which is around 37, 7, let's just say, let's be flexible, between 37.5, 37.7, any close above that one. Next resistance, the top of the box. Pretty much. So, looking at the 4-hourly, we do have, some positive divergence, but looking, at prior daily candle close, it's not looking that nice. We're still consolidating. We're still, in that correction. Like, nothing has changed when it comes to that part. Looking at the 4-hourly, though, there is a lot of push to the upside every time we come down to these levels, telling us there is some demand around these areas, okay? On top of that, we do have some nice divergence developing on the 4-hourly time frame. On top of that, if you think about it, we haven't closed any body below $30,000 yet, okay? Or 30,100, whichever you want to see. Just, this box is still pretty much intact when it comes to the bodies of the candles. But like I said, if things go left, meaning if this support fails to hold around these levels, around 29.8 to 30,000, around these levels, next support that is potential support is around 29,000 400-ish areas, okay, 29,500-ish. But at the same time, as long as there is no daily candle close below, 4-hourly candle close below this level, yeah, we are probably not gonna see the loss of 29,000, because that is possible. I've been saying it over and over. If we come back to these levels and support starts showing there's some type of support that we see around these levels, it's fine. Thing is, short to midterm, yes, correction, leaning more towards the shorter, but short to midterm, yeah, some type of correction is possible, very possible, most likely to happen. We are already in it, and at the same time, looking at the shorter time frames, looks like the correction has already happened, right? Looks like it's already happened. We have a few, hammers in front of us right here. Right, we just need, the bulls just need to do this. If they can manage to at least close above, and I'm being conservative now, okay? Above 31,000, 30,800-ish on a 4-hourly note is fine. But on a daily, if we can close around, $31,000, yeah, there's not much holding us. So if they can manage to do that, most likely we just, continue to the upside, okay? All in all, weekly is still fine. But what I was talking about yesterday is important, because I was saying, yes, nice candle. But at the same time, if one was buying at these levels, unless we see a breakout and confirmation, it's kind of, one would be buying at resistance, okay? One would be buying at resistance pretty much. MACD still bullish, and so on and so forth. When it comes to the daily, oscillators are still positive. Nothing has changed there, but that negative divergence, that type B, bad divergence is kind of still here. So we still need that push above this level, okay? 30,900-ish, 31,000, between 38,000 31,000. We need a break to the upside. We just need a break. On the daily, it's looking so and so. looks like we still could continue with this consolidation on the daily, but on the 4-hourly, looks like bulls could step in soon if this area manages to hold. If we do not see any close below 29,800 on the 4-hourly, yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad for the bulls, okay? On the 4-hourly, we do have negative negative momentum on the oscillators. But there is some nice, divergence going on. MACD is bearish, as you guys can see. Hourly real fast. Hourly, our first resistance is around 30,436. Any close above that level. Next resistance is all the way here, okay? So yeah, hourly close above 30,450-ish dollars. Good, okay, that would be good. Or 30,500, just to be a bit more conservative, okay, that would be good, which means we could push a bit, to the upside if that can happen. Simple. At the moment, we're just, consolidating. I can have a look at the 15-minute chart just because. Why not? Why not, right? Yeah, also on this, there is some type of bad divergence already developing, guys. You can just do this to follow what's going on. By the way, everything I'm telling you at the moment is time sensitive, okay? It is very time sensitive. Mark, welcome to the show. Glad you made it. Hope you're good. Hope you're feeling good. Hope you're enjoying your vacation. So yeah, any close below this level? Yes. If 30,100 doesn't hold, most likely we, continue with that correction we already are in, okay? All right, let's move on. On Ethereum's chart, guys, this resistance is not a joke. It was looking good here, but then this happened, okay? It was looking good until it wasn't, right? Now, what's going on with Ethereum? It's looking a bit like I can see clearer signs that this one could pull back a bit lower. Thing is, we kind of almost... Okay, I'm gonna be a bit flexible, but if we're gonna be fair, it did close below 1,861, 1,860-ish, levels, just a little bit, but it's so close, so I'm gonna be a bit flexible. Then again, at the same time, we came to these levels around 1,840, still holding above it. If we see any close up, below this level, like I said yesterday, our support would be around these levels, okay? Loss of 1,800 all the way to 1,780-ish dollars. On the 4-hourly, there is some positive divergence developing on this one as well. Okay, guys, this is what needs to happen on Ethereum. We need to snap back up like ASAP. If we can do that, sure, we do have some resistance around these levels. Clear one. A very clear one around 1,920, and this one has been a resistance. This is not the first time. Just look left. It had trouble breaking above it in May. Like, it had a little bit of trouble, also breaking above it sometime in April. Then it went up, failed to break above this supply line, right? There was no demand and it just rolled over, okay? So this resistance is major. Let's have a look at the daily. Positive momentum on the oscillators. MACD is bullish. RSI is above neutral. Fine. On the 4-hourly. Yeah, like the bulls are trying to hold on like a fruit fly at the moment, but we need a bit more strength when it comes to the bulls, okay? We need a bit more strength. Still, in my opinion, for myself at the moment, since when I was talking about entries, I was talking about around these levels, okay? So for me personally, it would be madness just to go short at the moment when I'm fine. Like there is no need to, because entries are important. So when you enter early, like you don't have to panic when you see these kind of actions. So I still got room. Then it depends on each and one of us, how we are trading this, how we're looking at this, you know, whether it be hypothetically or not, right? So I'm still fine with this one when it comes to Bitcoin, but Ethereum, I'm a little bit sus when it comes to Ethereum, okay? Just because it's showing a bit more weakness, like that negative divergence is clear. It's not that type B, it's a type A. It is very, very clear, okay? And the fact that I'm seeing this, I don't like, sure, we held this level. But I don't know, I wouldn't be surprised if we pull back all the way here. So if I was to choose, okay, between shorting maybe, let's say, Ethereum and Bitcoin at the moment, it would probably Ethereum, and for a very, very short term. This is why I'm saying, you know, those streams are like time sensitive, okay? Because I'm talking about now, real time. Tomorrow's another situation, okay? So yeah, at the moment, I'd rather like if I was to choose between the two, probably ETH, but then again, I'd like to see if there's a close, like if at least, you know, we fall below 1,840. If that happens, yeah, okay, sure. So that's Ethereum. Let's have a look at the 4-hourly. Nothing special going on here except for that positive divergence, that nice divergence. I don't see anything else that is screaming like anything else. It's just, it is what it is. On the hourly, I'm just zooming in so we can see, you know, in case there are signs that are telling us the bears are starting to lose breath. Because if we see that, okay, there is a decent chance this could consolidate at these levels instead of just roll over to this area right here, right? But like I don't see anything implying that, even on the hourly, not yet. So most likely this consolidation correction, you know, just, you know, hangs on with us a little bit more, and then we'll see what happens. So you already know about the support, you already know what we need to break above to at least see these levels, okay? And this resistance, this around, you know, 1,920, 1,940, it is not a joke. Like this resistance has been like, look at this. I'm gonna show it one more time and then we're gonna move on to the next altcoin, okay? You see how it's been respected here? Look left a little bit more. You see how it's been respected here? Look left a little bit more. You see how it's been respected here? Sure, we broke out of it once, but then not much happened, okay? So I'm just gonna stop there and we can move on with the next altcoin. Yesterday I did mention DOT, which was looking good. Polkadot, right? And I did tell you guys about the weekly. Like weekly is looking fine. At the same time, I also did mention that it's okay if we come back to, you know, 4.8, you know, 4.4 levels. It is fine. What I do not want to see is a close below, you know, 4.84, something like that. If that happens, yes, we could pull back to the lows. Okay, that is very possible. But on the weekly, it is looking very good. Still looking very nice, okay? Looking at the daily, we have a different situation. Houston, we have a problem, okay? So, negative divergence, number one. Number two, I don't like this look at the moment, right here, all right? We are gonna get, you know, into it. I'll tell you why. But positive momentum on the histogram still. MACD is bullish still. RSI is above neutral. All that is good, but that negative divergence is not a joke, okay? It's not a joke. Now, let me show you what I mean when I say I do not like what certain things are telling us, showing us at the moment. Now, major resistance is around these levels, okay? But if I zoom in, and I'm talking about the daily, okay? Daily / 4 hourly. 4 hourly, third, but daily, this is first, okay? Now, zooming in on the 4 hourly, look what happened. We started, getting a lot of these dojis. We broke down, all right? We couldn't held this $5. We are below it. Looks like we could continue like all the way down here. If we lose this level, guys, if this support that fails to hold, next support is around that 4.8. Now, here is what's gonna happen. If we get to that 4.8, it's fine. It's fine, okay? Because it's critical for that weekly bullishness on the long term to hold, okay? But if we see by the end of the week, if we see it close below 4.8, then it's not gonna be looking good anymore on the weekly, okay? Just to simplify it for you guys, right? Yeah, but for hourly, most likely we see some continuation to the downside, okay? The first support right here, if this doesn't hold, let's talk about the next one. This should actually be dragged all the way down here, okay? Between first support between $5 to 4.86, okay? Next one is all the way around these levels. Hold on. Yeah, next major support is around 4.6 to 4.5-ish. If that doesn't hold, yes, we could fall back to like at least 4.4-ish, 4.2-ish if 4.8 on the weekly fails, okay? Simple. Let's just have a look at the hourly. Excuse me, sorry. For hourly, negative momentum on the histogram. MACD is bearish. Like, I do see signs of some positive divergence, trying to develop. But for that to become valid, we need to hold. Like, it's okay if we wick down, okay? If we wick down, it's fine. But we can't, like, if we see a candle with a body closing below 4.978 and I'm being conservative, then bears are gonna pressure the bulls, okay? Simple. But at the moment there is some, nice divergence trying to develop. It's not gonna be invalid until, like I told you, we see a close below that 4.978-ish with a body, not just a wick. Until then happens, it's like we could see something happen, like to the upside. But looking at this, I don't know. I take it with a grain of salt. Like I wouldn't be surprised if we come a little lower, and then we'll see what happens. All right, that's polka dot. We can move on. Then there was just a fast review. Hold on, let me just take notes here. We've had a look at Bitcoin, ETH, and DOT. And now we're gonna be having a look at ApeCoin. Hold on, ApeCoin, because this one, I did tell you guys, look, resistance got hit, everything is fine. I did talk about, short term, we could see, something nice, but on the weekly, I'm liking this one on the weekly a bit better, okay? A bit better. It doesn't mean we can't come back down to these levels. And for that, for us, to come back down to the prior lows or recent lows, we will have to break below 2.2 at least first on the daily, okay? Until that happens, it's fine. But resistance got hit. It's good we mentioned it yesterday because, some people maybe think it's just, go straight up. But no. We need to break certain resistance levels before it just continues to the upside, right? So, so far it's fine. Excuse me, guys. Like I told you, I feel like I'm getting sick. Just a moment, just gotta sneeze. Okay, back. So on the 4-alley, we are at some type of support at the moment. Okay, this should be the second one now, and this should be the third. So I'm just gonna change it live because new development, right? Since there is new development, we gotta adapt immediately. Sometimes certain support levels, they can, you know, be respected for a few days and so on and so forth. But at the moment, for example, with this one, you see clear signs. You know, I know I don't need to draw this because it's pretty close, but I still have to bring out everything that I can for you. So this one right here, where we are at the moment, okay, some sort of support. First one, second one, third one, okay. This fails, we come to these levels. If this is not respected, we could go a bit lower, okay? All right, let's see now. We got everything in order, right? Okay, cool. On the daily, looks like there is pressure to the downside at the moment. Look, short to midterm at the moment, while Bitcoin is still consolidating and whatnot, like altcoins pretty much gonna do the same, okay? But looking at the weekly, I cannot say this is looking bad. I cannot say this is looking bad. Simple, okay? If anything else happens, develops, yeah, I'll try to keep you updated. We'll see. Just remind me either on Discord or, yeah, on the stream, okay? Some bad divergence on the daily. I think I mentioned this yesterday as well. Okay, let's move on. Chat, hold on. I just gotta bring some warm tea because it hurts too much. Like the throat is hurting. I'm struggling right here. We're just gonna bring some tea and we'll continue. Hold on. I'm gonna keep on the Bitcoin chart on the 10-minute chart and we'll be right back. and I'm back. Like it's hell down here. Like, okay, not hell, but where I live at the moment, it's like it could be so hot some days, okay? I'm talking about the climate. And then suddenly the wind comes along, it starts raining and whatnot. So I think like there's a lot of climate change within 1 week. So it's like many of us are, it's getting to us. So a lot of people are sick at the moment. Okay, some tea is just awesome at these times. Chat, how you feeling? I see you lurkers out there still lurking. But everybody's welcome. Lurkers, whatever, everybody's welcome, okay? So let's continue. So we're done with Bitcoin, Ethereum, .ape, right? Now let's have a look at Stacks real fast, because I was talking about, Stacks, trying to do something at least all the way to 0.79, which almost got tapped. Let's just have a quick look. Now this is look, guys, I spoke about this yesterday and I did say, yeah, on the shorter time frames, it looks like, it wants to do something. So we were around these levels then when I was streaming yesterday, probably somewhere around these areas. Okay, we did go all the way here. We did like almost tapped 0.79. Okay, almost tapped. We came all the way to 0.7882, which is good enough if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 0.7871, excuse me. So almost hit that resistance. One has to be a bit flexible, but then start rolling over. That's why I was like, yeah, it's not, I can't call it the strongest trend looking at compared to, for example, DOT, when I was looking, at some things. But on the shorter time frame, it was looking good and it did, go up a little bit. It did push, and that's it. Now on the daily, maybe I shouldn't, because we, one can just watch it yesterday. But in short, as long as we are holding these levels, it is fine. If we see, any close below this area, like bear starts, to step in again, we do have, first support around, let's say 0.675. Yes, if that doesn't hold, we could come back all the way to these levels, which is around 0.6-ish dollars, right? Yeah, so that's Stacks. We can move on. Let's move on. So Stacks done pretty much. I just wanted, update you on what's going on. Now let's move on. We got this this one, Jesus coin. Was it this one, or maybe it was Pepe that I was talking about? Hold on, I'm not sure. Yeah, it was probably this one. Peppercoin. Hit resistance for Ali. Resistance got hit, smashed. Fine, awesome. There is some positive divergence, trying to develop, but if we're gonna be fair, like there is no strong support all the way until these levels. Like if we're gonna be like true to ourselves, okay, because one could see this and go like, well, it's kind of holding and whatnot. Thing is, looking at the daily, it looks like, it just wants to come down a little bit more, okay? It just looks like it wants to come down just a little bit more, and then we'll see what happens. But for Ali, yeah, we have some, positive divergence trying to develop on one of the oscillators at least. Not necessarily a bad thing, but that doesn't mean, you guys can't confuse it with, oh, nice divergence, we're not going down. That can happen. It's just telling us, there are certain levels that need to hold for this, positive divergence that is trying to develop to become valid. And that is all the way around these levels, which we are far away from. I mean, for us to see this, first we'd need to break this support, like disrespected, right? And then this one on top of that. So we do have two strong, supports before this one, okay? All right, let's move on. Just a quick update, from yesterday, just a quick update, but we can move on. Or follow up more than an update. Just following up on what we said yesterday or what happened yesterday. So far, most of them have respected TA, so that's not bad. Okay, next. I think I wanted to show you guys Ave. I think it was Ave, right? Ave, at the moment we have like strong support is actually all the way around, you know, $57.5. But before that happens, if it manages to hold above 61.5, then most likely that we do not see this level, okay? If it manages to hold above 61.5, let's just say $60, okay, for the sake of flexibility, right? I'm gonna have a sip of my tea. Hold on. It's the only thing that's gonna like help me get through the stream today, because it hurts bad, just bad. Okay, so positive momentum on the oscillators when it comes to the daily time frame, which is not bad. There was, you know, a lot of buy pressure coming in the other day, but I don't know where it went. It just left. So yeah, right now I don't see any signs of telling me, the bears telling us that they're exhausted. Not yet, not on the 4-hourly at least, not on the hourly either. So this is probably gonna continue, okay? Like the way things are looking, yeah, we most likely that it continues through the correction, okay? If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. We'll, have a follow-up tomorrow, we'll see. But yeah, on this one, I'm betting on a continuation of this correction of some sort, okay? Okay, we're done with that. Let's move on. When it comes to resistance, we already hit first resistance. Now second resistance is all the way around these levels, like $81.60. Let's just say between $81 to $84, okay? Simple. But for us to see that, of course, we need a daily candle close above $70, okay? That negative divergence on this one was no joke. It was no joke. It's only gonna become disrespected, like invalid, if we can see a close above $70. Be a bit more conservative. If one is a bit more conservative than $71, okay? I forgot to write that I was back. My bad. Right, let's move on. Do not ask me why this is still alive. I know they were gonna revive it in some way and whatnot. Fundamentally, it could be that why, like that could be a reason. That is one reason. And then another reason is this. I know it's FTX. I do not want to discuss this, but I'm biased TA. Like I'm biased TA. I just keep on telling myself I'm biased TA. It doesn't matter what I think. We're just still gonna talk about it, okay? Besides, it's not bad when it comes to educational. If you're thinking educationally, this is not bad. Like knowledge-wise, it's good that we discuss these kind of things. Doesn't matter if it's I was just about to swear, but the worst of the worst asset, okay? So some sort of a double bottom, okay, fine. Like weekly was not showing anything special, really. If I'm gonna be fair, it's not showing anything special. On the daily, this is our first resistance, kind of hit. We wicked above it a little bit, but first resistance is around 1.33. Second one is all the way around let me just do this, hold on. First resistance right here. Okay, all the way to this level. Any close above this area, next resistance would be somewhere on these levels. Are you following, friends? Okay, I did not want to draw on FTX, but I'm being fair. There you go. First, second, simple. When it comes to support, first support, well, a major one, a nice one, a strong one is somewhere on these levels, okay? There you go, between 0.94 to $1. That is if we see any 4-hourly candle close, for example, below, 1.180. It's not that big of a difference, but doesn't matter what I think, still gotta give it to you the way it is, right? Okay. On the hourly below 1.221, pressure is on the bulls, okay? Above it, pressure is on the bears, right? You see this resistance. Now that we are zooming in, this resistance is quite real, okay? Because we got rejected on the hourly time frame, at least we wicked all the way there and then got rejected at that level, okay? So yeah, that's FTX. Let me just turn this to yellow and we can move on. I really didn't want to do FTX, but I'm just being fair. TA as TA, right? Mark, that is a very good question. That's a question that I'm also asking. If anybody knows the answer, let us know. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's probably because they're trying to revive the exchange, or just continue to make it work in some way. Because somebody else was gonna take over. If I didn't misunderstand, I heard something like that. Yeah, but it's still trading, and as long as it's still trading, there is a little life, I guess, still left. Okay, and looking at the volume, it's strange enough, but we're starting to get some buy pressure on FTX. Like, can somebody tell us what's going on? Somebody call SBF and just ask him what's going on. What is he up to now? The other day, I heard that the US government accidentally sent around 7 or 6.2 billion dollars, something like that, or million, I don't remember. Maybe it was billion, or hold up. Just gotta see. I do not want to talk if I'm not correct. Hold on. Excuse me. It was 6.2 billion. So the Pentagon said that they accidentally, it was an accident, guys, okay? It was just an accident. They accidentally, this is the Pentagon, we're talking about the government, not just anybody, but they accidentally, I can't believe I'm saying this, sent 6.2 billion to Ukraine. It was an accident, okay? Let's just say whoops and whatever, okay? It's just a mistake. Quote unquote. This is their words. I'm not making this up, okay? It was just a mistake, all right? By mistake, literally. It was an accounting error. Anyways, not long after that, this is funny. I don't think there is any connection, but who knows? I might be wrong. We're joking about it right now, but who knows, okay? Not long after that, SPF or FTX found $7 billion of their assets or something like that. I don't know. Something like that, okay? And there was this guy who tweeted about this, and he was like, isn't it strange, like the Pentagon sent accidentally, this is I think a joke, okay, I'm leaning towards a joke, but nevertheless it's interesting. The Pentagon accidentally sent $6.2 billion, and then SBF or FTX, whatever, same, found $7 billion in assets again, or got it back in some way. And I'm like, I do hope this is some kind of joke. Accidentally, guys. It's funny. Mago, welcome to the show. Glad you made it. Oh, really? Hope it's working now. Yeah, like when it's technical difficulties, it's not funny. It's not funny because there's not much one can do, especially when it comes to the internet. If everything from your part is right, I know that headaches. So I'm glad you made it. Mago. So yeah, accidentally, Pentagon sends $6.2 billion. Just remember that, okay? Can't believe it. Cannot believe that. I'd expect something like that from, I don't know, degens, but the Pentagon? Come on. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. Okay, this is not bad. But then again, if we go all the way, to these levels around, 30,800, 30,900, and then we get rejected again, whatever, right? What I want to see is a break above this level. If that happens, I'm still waiting for this one, because after this, I'm gonna say it again. After Bitcoin breaks above 32,000, and I'm being super conservative, okay? My TA tells me 32,400 is good enough, but I'm being like conservative. So let's just say 32,500. After that, guys, there is seriously no major resistance until all the way up here. Like none at all, okay? So yes, if one was maybe late to this, okay, when we're looking at it then, and one was too long, maybe if we see, a breakout with confirmation with some follow through, above this level, there is nothing. There is no resistance. Capiche? We got it? Okay, understood. Okay, let's move on with the next one. So far we've had a look at Bitcoin, Ethereum, DOT, Ape, Stacks, Pepe, FTT as well. Comp, I think I spoke about it yesterday, but by the way, did we speak about comp earlier today? Mark, maybe you can help me out with this one. Did we talk about comp or not? Until then, I'm just gonna go on with the next one. Yeah, the fever is getting to me, guys. The fever is getting to me. Like, this is not funny. If we had a look at it, then we can just skip it. But let's have a look at something else until then. Okay, so what happened with Ordi? I'm not gonna go through all this. You guys probably saw it on the tweet, the Twitter post that I made. This got respected, but then it failed to break above the second resistance, okay, second 4-hourly resistance, and rolled over, came all the way, tested this, major supply line, as I think we've talked about it. Okay, no comp then. Thank you for letting me know, Mark. All right. So this support held like a king. At the moment, we are having trouble getting above this old support, which is acting as resistance at the moment, okay? But if it manages to hold, if ordinals versus USDT manages to hold around $6.83, it's still fine. It's still fine. Okay, we could hold there and probably come and retest these levels. Any close above 8.4-ish dollars, there is really not much resistance until $9 to 9.4 for a start. Okay, after that, it's nice things ahead. Okay, at least a little bit nice. Okay, major resistance is all the way here. Still, that hasn't changed, right? My apologies if I'm not responding fast enough. My internet is just acting up, getting a lot of buffering problems. Don't worry. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay, Mago. I'm glad you made it, and I understand. Like, I feel for you. The headache when it comes to the internet is not funny. I really hope they fix it for you. Like, whoever is responsible, I hope they get their act together and fix it for you. And thank you for like the sweetness. Yeah, it's not fun. I'm still here and streaming, but it's definitely not fun when I can't breathe through my nose as usual, and the throat is feeling a bit harsh. But whatever, we are strikers. We are gonna continue as much as we can. Like, no worries. But thank you for your well wishes. It makes me feel a bit better. Okay, a bit better. So thank you. All right. So, like I said, above 6.8 pretty much. Ordinals is fine. Any close below that level, next support is all the way around 5.8 to 5.6 dollars. Okay. On the daily, I cannot do much with this data except tell you there is some bad divergence. Like, it would be a good start if you can see at least a close above this level. Okay, then we're gonna see some action, but until then, yeah, we're in a downtrend. Some type of reversal happened, but we are at resistance at the same time. Okay, MACD is bullish, positive momentum on the histogram. Okay, on the 4-hourly, we got some positive divergence. Nice, I like that. Okay, so if we can hold above $6.8, guys, there's a nice chance that we can at least, come to 7.8 again, at least. Okay, after that, first resistance right here, second one all the way around these levels. Okay, now we can move on. So we're done with ORDI as well. And I don't know how many of you know about ordinals, guys. I just luckily there was this guy who started following me on Twitter, and he had a lot of followers. I didn't really know who he was in the beginning, but then I found out that he is pretty known in the crypto world, NFT space, and so on and so forth. Got to learn a few things from him when it comes to, like, I've never put my feet into the ordinal space or NFT space. It's just now that I'm starting to learn, just now. Okay, because I was always telling people, you will never ever see me like buying monkeys and whatnot. But then again, art is art. It's not in some way, that's not the problem. Art is art, but for me it felt a bit ridiculous, like people paying what, $40 million and $60 million and whatnot for an ape, when there are like better things. Like, charity wise, that's a problem. I'm just comparing it to charity wise, and like, it's your money, anybody can do whatever they like. But I'd feel better if I'd know that a child is like doing better, that money goes to a child or something like that. Sure, maybe I can buy some ridiculous things sometimes, but you guys get the point. Okay, so I was always like, no, I'm never ever gonna like put my feet into that stuff, like not even gonna try to learn about it. But then again, now it's different. I am It's some sort of a digital art, but on the Bitcoin blockchain instead. Now, I'm not into those things. I could be wrong. It's better that you do your own research, okay? Your own research just to learn about it if you want to learn about it also. But yeah, we have a new digital art face again, but this time not on Ethereum's blockchain, but Bitcoin's blockchain, okay? All right, let's move on. There is a good hammer in 4-hourly time frame. You mean on Bitcoin? Yeah. There was two I think two hammers on the 4-hourly time frame. That is correct. People are looking for the rare piece. It's the world of NFT. Yeah, like there's so much. Like that's a whole world on itself. In itself, like there's a lot to learn in that space. Okay. And then, by the way, guys, it costs a lot of time. It costs a lot of energy, and like I thought it's you just go and buy some and what. No, there's so much going on with the whitelists and whatnot and this that. And if you do not know the right people, you're probably not getting in. And I don't know what. Like there is so much going on with it. It's just another level. Okay, it's just another level. Like if you don't have the right contacts, some of them you're not even gonna get in. It's sick. Okay, let's move on. So we got. Nah, we're not gonna talk about this one. Hold on. Uniswap. All right, Uniswap. It was looking good. We had a nice push. We are at resistance on the daily. There is some type B divergence going on Uniswap, but it doesn't look that bad actually. Bulls pretty much, it's consolidating, yes, but bulls pretty much still got the balls in their court. Okay, positive momentum on the histogram. Oscillators all in all still positive. Our side is fine. MACD is bullish. Okay, on the 4-hourly time frame, let's see now. Look, we do have some support around these levels. Okay, right around these areas. I have my other screen, that's why I can see left, but we do have some support around these levels. Hold on. It's a bit crooked. And this is on the 4-hourly, right? So we do have some support around these areas. If we see any 4-hourly candle close below this level, yes, we could like go to at least 4 point. Let's just say lows of $5 to 4.8. Okay, at least, or 4.7, excuse me. Also $5 to 4.7 if we see any close below this level. Very possible. Okay, that is all this space, this yellow box, somewhere around these areas. Okay, so as long as it's above this area, it is fine. Below this area, there is a bit pressure on the bulls. Okay, all right, on the 4-hourly, by the way, our first negative momentum, MACD just turned bearish. Okay, I don't see any signs telling us that the bears are completely gone yet. Not yet. Like on the hourly, we need to see a close above 5.3. If that happens, next resistance on the hourly is around, you see this line right here around 5.4, and then all the way up back to that recent highs. Okay, there are no signs of any positive divergence on the 4-hourly, by the way, at the moment. But daily is not looking bad. Like, it's not looking bad. We could come all the way here hold on. Daily is a bit different. Now I have to draw another line. We're gonna turn this to blue and mark it so we're not confused. Because daily, it could come like, you see what's going on at the moment? On the daily, it's a bit different. It could come all the way here, almost the same, but there is a slight difference. So I wanna keep it clear. If on the daily it comes all the way around these, to these levels, it's fine. It's fine. But if we see up close, below this area, the bulls are gonna feel some pressure from the bears. Okay. Then yeah, you remember that level I just mentioned earlier, around 4.7 all the way to 4.7. Yeah, that's the support levels. Okay, somewhere around these levels. If we see any, this should probably be blue and the other one white instead. Any close below this level on the daily, then you know what's up. Okay. Awesome. All right, let's move on. I think resistance, yeah, I can just mention it real fast. We need to break above this level first. Then we have a 4 hourly resistance all the way here. Okay, I'm just gonna extend this. But daily next resistance after breaking above this one is around this level. Okay, 5.84. After that, there is not much holding us. Like not much holding us until 6. Hold on, just making sure. Yeah, until 6.335 all the way to that red dashed line, it is fine. It is okay, okay? Right, let's move on. Yeah, those likes, I see them like they go up, then they start going down. There was somebody that told me like, because I've had friends and family members that sometimes, are watching the shows from wherever they are. And like the whole family, when they know that I'm online sometimes or, live streaming, they're a bit shy. They haven't said yes, except for one of them the other day. They usually, go in and just, 2 or 3 of them just, like the stream and so on. Apparently, YouTube views that as some sort of a manipulation, okay? Just so you guys know, I know it's all love, but I even had to tell my, like close friends and, people that have a partner, maybe boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, or, my siblings and so on. I told them, please, do not like the videos from the same place, because unfortunately, even though you're different people, YouTube views it as one person doing all that, and then what happens is I start losing the likes, and that affects the channel, okay? Because they think it's fake likes, fake views, and so on. And you guys know, from the bottom of my heart, I'm trying to gain, organic viewers, organic likes, and whatever. I know it's a struggle. But I'm trying to do it the right way. So, just so you guys are aware, just letting you know, okay? Liking and commenting and whatnot, and subscribing from the same IP address, for example, and so on. It's just gonna affect the channel negatively, unfortunately, okay? All right, so we're done with stacks, Pepe, FET, ORD, and Uniswap at the moment, and we are gonna be continuing with some more. Just updating the list. Let's move on. this one is still looking fine. There's not enough data. Not enough data yet, so can't do much with it. But on the daily, is this Magic Eden? Is it Magic Eden? Let me just have a look. I think it is, but I'm not sure. No, it's not. I don't think it has anything to do with Magic Eden. I was just, thinking it could be, but no, it's not. It is a utility token that connects gaming communities in the Treasure Metaverse. Okay, a decentralized NFT ecosystem which sits on Arbitrum, one of Ethereum's layer 2 scaling solutions. Okay. All right, it doesn't have anything to do with Magic Eden, okay? So, my bad. Apparently, it's a utility token that connects gaming communities, okay? Anyways, let's get back to the TA. So, this is looking fine-ish. Problem is we are at some type of a resistance at the moment, okay? After this one, though, any 4-hourly candle close, I think, as well. Hold on. Yes, very much so. Any 4-hourly candle close above this level, next resistance is around $1. Any close above 1.1, and I'm being conservative, okay, which is this second resistance, there is not much holding us until this level. After this one, it's like straight to 1.52, okay? It's looking fine-ish. I just do not like everything else, like most of these assets we've had a look at so far. They are at resistance, or they were at resistance. The correction has started, or some they are about to start, but there is one thing is similar with most of them, okay? And it's the fact that there is some negative divergence developing also on this one, okay? It's only gonna become invalid if we see a close above 1.06. Until that happens, negative divergence is here, so we are not gonna ignore it, okay? Let's see what else can we take out on this one. Yeah, like looking at this, as long as we can get above 0.95 at least, even a 4-hourly, like a 4-hourly candle close above 0.95, holding us until almost $1, okay? Excuse me, guys, just a moment. And back. Excuse me, guys. Okay, so we have some support around 0.8572, okay, on the 4-hourly, and it closed below that level. Thank you, Mark. Thank you. Any close below this level, most likely we pull back down to at least somewhere around this red dashed line, which is around 0.8 to 0.77 ish. All right. So yeah. First support right here, okay? I can just do this from around these areas, and if that doesn't hold, yes, we could pull a bit lower to these levels, okay? And this on the 4-hourly time frame. All this on the 4-hourly time frame. This should be resistance, excuse me, should be R1. It's the fever, guys. It's not my fault. It's the fever probably getting to me. Okay, so. And let's see now. Let's see. Just gonna turn this to blue. And second one all the way around these levels, okay? So we're done with magic as well. A quick follow-up on what's going on with LDO, okay? Because this one was not looking, you know, that bad on the daily time frame, especially on the daily time frame. Now, problem is we have a bit difficulty, you know, getting above these levels. Okay, we had this, you know, 4-hourly resistance right here, so we can remove it because it got hit. I just drew it a bit more far. It was actually supposed to be for this one right here, but still here. Okay, removing it. What's being respected at the moment is, I'm just gonna drag this so you guys see what's going on. There you go. That second one, all right? So second one is being respected as resistance. If we can see any, you know, 4-hourly candle close above this level, we might come and test that daily resistance, R1 on the daily time frame. But as long as we're stuck here, then there's not much we can do, okay? We could pull back to the lows, you know, around these levels, you know, tap this hard line again. But yeah, we'll have to give this one a bit more time, Like the move doesn't look like it's over yet, like to the upside. We're just consolidating like everything else going on at the moment. So still, we could still, you know, see this get tapped. So we'll see what happens. Positive momentum on the oscillators. RSI is on neutral. In neutral territory, MACD is bullish on the 4-hourly time frame. MACD is bearish and RSI is above neutral. No signs of any nice divergence on this one. Okay, this is the 4-hourly, okay? We need to see a close above $2. Yep. We need to see a close above $2. If that happens, yes, we could go and hit that daily resistance, right? Okay, simple. Because after this one, there's not much holding us until these areas next, okay? That's LDO. Let's move on. Yeah, I wonder if we're gonna have a look at some stonks. What do you think, guys? Stonks? Should we have a look at stonks instead? Not stacks, stonks, okay? Stonks, meaning stocks. You remember that Google short I was talking about? Guess what? Guess who re-entered that short? Like, it's been a headache because it didn't look like it wanted to go down, but my alert went off and I took it. And I'm glad I did. Because last time, you remember what I told you guys? Any push downwards below this level, I'm gonna take it again. Because it looked like it didn't want to around these levels. So I was like, let me wait. Let me wait and see what happens. Just like I'm talking about, you know, Bitcoin, if it breaks a certain level to the upside with some confirmation and follow through, then okay, one can maybe take a trade, you know, not short when it's breaking to the upside. You get the point. Pretty much the same with Google. So I waited, you know, for me to see some clear signs. Now it broke below this level. Now I like to see this, like by tomorrow, I want to see this, you know, candle actually close below this level. Okay, if that happens, yeah, I mean, next support that I'm looking at is around, you know, 115 to 112 at least. Okay, somewhere on these levels, and then we'll see what happens, right? So that's one short. And then there was another short that I took, which was Roku. which also is, you know, doing good at the moment. Like I told you guys, like all the way here from we spotted Roku around these levels, right? Came down. Okay, fine. There is some support around these levels. The box was not to the dot this time, so there was, you know, something is going on around these areas. But I also do see that the bears are starting to lose breath a little bit, okay? On top of that, there is some sign of some positive divergence, okay, which is not a bad thing, right? Not a bad thing. So there is a great chance that as long as it doesn't get below this level right here, this one, okay, right by this, you know, moving average without drawing lines, if it manages to hold above this, you know, get back at least above 65.25, yes, we could go a bit higher to at least, you know, $68, $70 possible for a start, okay, because major resistance is all the way up here now. But if this fails, friends, then continuation to this side, okay, to the downside. Simple. Hold on, just gonna have a look at Bitcoin in case it's doing something. Still holding, still hanging on, still not much happening. Meeting resistance around these levels, obviously. Yeah, we need that hourly candle close above 30,450-ish, 500-ish dollars. If that can happen, good. More push, but at the moment it's just, yeah, like I said, it's still consolidating. Nice that support is holding, nice with the hammers and so on, but I don't see a strong reaction, you know, coming out of this yet. Okay, back to stocks. Right, let's move on. There was Nvidia also that was at resistance, right? Is it? Where is it? Where is it? Here it is. Resistance. This failed to hold. You guys remember what I told you? Any daily candle close below this level, yeah, it could, you know, pull us a bit lower to at least, you know, 395. And if that doesn't hold, see eventually around 372. I'm still sticking by that. We were at resistance. That's why I kept on saying long term. Investment wise, yes, I am bullish on Nvidia. As a trader, no, I would not be getting in at these levels. Simple. Okay? Because we were at that monthly resistance, right? And monthly, by the way, it's fine if it comes all the way to 350-ish. But guys, if we see any weekly candle close below 350, pressure is on the bulls. Pressure is on the bulls from the bears, okay? Yeah, but on the daily, it's pretty much looking like bulls last T. Simple, okay? Yeah, I chill and see what happens with this one. I give it some more time. Resistance got respected anyways. That is important to know. Good to know. Weekly is not looking that good either. Yeah, look, this level better hold. If it doesn't, we could pull back. And on the weekly, by the way, one doesn't have to wait, you know, for this. He closed below, you know, 370 this level, and he closed below $372. Yeah, it's one warning sign, okay, but we already got the first one, hitting resistance. If weekly closes like this in 3 days or 4 days, then yeah, a bit more like the bulls are gonna feel some pressure, okay, from the bears. Right, let's move on. What else? Uber is getting close to that weekly resistance, ladies and gents. We'll see what happens. We still have, 3 to 4 days left until this, week is done. So we gotta give it a bit more time. But there are signs of some negative divergence, unfortunately, already showing on this one, okay, on the weekly. Daily, also same thing. There is some clear negative divergence developing on the daily as well. Since it is at that weekly resistance, number one. Also that negative divergence on the weekly also. Also daily looks like it's looking fine, but looks like there is danger around the corner, okay? Looks like it. Like if I can see a close on the daily above the bottom of this box all the way to, I'd give it a bit room to $46. Like any close above $46 on the daily, sure. Then we can come a little bit higher, but this weekly resistance is nothing to play with, okay? So we will see what happens. First support on the dailies around these levels because new things happened. So let's talk about it. First support is right here. Changing this one. Wait, what? Okay, S1, not 1S. No. Like this support, this one, the S2 support, it is a bit stronger than this one. But then again, if this holds and turns out to be strong, yeah, we're probably not gonna see this one, okay? But just saying this support around, $36, $37 is a pretty, like, should be a strong one, okay? Should be a potential strong support. Awesomeness. By the way, for hourly support and daily support for those intraday, traders, in case we're talking TA, so just talking, it's the same support, okay? Right, let's move on. So we're done with the Uber as well. Look at this. Look at this. Look at what's going on here. Did that long setup that we spoke about live play out? Yes. Yes, it did. How many of you were watching the stream then? I know some of you were watching this live when I, drew this and so on and was explaining it. But yeah, first one got tapped, like completely finished. So we're talking about what? Oh wow. Okay, just notice that. Hold on. So we're talking about, and I'm gonna be fair, okay? We discussed this already around these levels, right? Somewhere around these areas, right? So I'm not gonna, draw it from here. I'm gonna draw it from here. I'm gonna be fair, okay? We're not trying to be big-headed here, so I'm gonna be humble and fair. And let's just say it was from this level, okay? And not all the way up. Let's just say, hold on. Let me do this, this, and this. So within, and I'm not taking the top either, okay? So within 60 days, almost 60 days, 57 if you want to be accurate, but we're being flexible with everything else. Let's be flexible. Within 60 days, it made around 70, it went up around 74%. That is not bad, friends. Now we are at that monthly time frame resistance, okay? We are seeing, that things are going on. There's a fight between the bulls and the bears after the bulls, gaining full control for a while. Okay, now let's have a look at the daily. Yeah, daily, like, first support is right here. Okay, daily is right here. First support. If we lose this one, this level better hold. This area around $221 to $215 better hold, because if that doesn't hold, guys, yes, we can come a bit lower. Okay, we could, go back to below $200. All right. Yeah, it was looking nice. This one was looking nice, Mark. It was actually looking awesome. But it was about catching it early. You see, catching it early, right at this level, like old support and so on. Now I have, moving averages and what not, so it might be clogging the chart, but you guys get the idea, okay? So when one catches it early, fine. Then we knew about this resistance, we pulled back, then we found the other support in time before, all this happened. We're discussing this because we found support, after it went up somewhere around these levels. We spoke about this support and then continuation. Awesome. At the moment, though, if this support on the daily fails to hold, okay? Weekly, any close on the weekly below $229, guys, yes, it's gonna go a bit lower, okay? Gonna go to a bit lower to at least 215 and so on. All right, so we are done with that. Because this was the first setup. I was talking about, I take profits around these levels, and I'd let the rest, continue to the upside, okay? Right, so we're done with Tesla as well. Oh, before I move on, MACD bearish, negative momentum on the oscillators. This was pretty much expected, right? It's okay though, it's okay. We were prepared. It went, slightly above this resistance, but it's fine. It's okay. There's some sell pressure coming in on the daily, which is fine. Weekly, there is also signs of some negative divergence, okay? So yeah, even on the weekly, it's super important that we close above this level, okay? This monthly resistance. If that happens, good times, right? Okay, so that is that. Done with Tesla as well. Okay guys, so far we've had a look at these, which is not bad. When it comes to stocks, I can continue, but I'm gonna give you the floor. If there are any altcoins or stocks, forex, whatever, that you want me to have a look at, that you want us to have a look at together, then go ahead, let me know. Because I'm dying here, like the pain is too much. It's too much at the moment. Okay, not that much, like I'm not dying literally, but you guys can hear, like I'm getting more, it's becoming a bit more difficult to breathe as I speak. Mago, how's your internet doing? Like, are you still having a headache from that, or all good? Guys, I know I'm sick. I know I'm sick, but should we do one of those 1 minute, trades, like one minute trades live? It's been a while. It's been a while, but if we do it, like I have to stop after 5 minutes. Okay, we can't because you guys know we've done this before live, and a lot of people get, excited and they start believing in TA, especially when you see, those trades live. Well, hypothetical trades, okay? Because I'm gonna be showing you in the chart, like I'm gonna be saying, up, down, and whatnot. Should we? Should we? Just for 5 minutes? What do you say? Let me know in the comment section. Because if you guys are tired, like we can just, call it a show today as well. But if you guys are up for it, I mean, why not? Last minutes of the show, we can do this. Awesomeness, Mago, awesomeness. Yeah, I love it. Like, I love the fact that, like, we have the same, vibe as well. So I'm vibing with that. Like, I love the energy. I love the energy. You already know about that, but yeah. I could be like feverish and whatnot, but if I'm in front of the charts, I love challenges. But it's just not as fun when I can't breathe and so on, like, normally. But nevertheless, it doesn't mean I can't, read the charts and so on. Okay, so you guys already know the blue lines and the red lines, like strikers. You already know. I don't have to explain, right? You know what I'm waiting for, okay? And Mark said 30,270, 30,270. You mean support around 30,270, 30,280. Okay, I'm guessing because, we held around these levels. That's why you're saying that. Yeah, that is a potential second support. But before that one, there is another one. For that one, there is another one. So yeah, nice one, Mark. Nice one. So let's see. So I'm just, waiting for this to happen first. Still pressure, like still bears in control. We're looking at the 1 minute chart, by the way. We're looking at the 1 minute chart, okay? Still bears in control. Actually, not. You know what, Mark? I'd rather keep it here. This one, somewhere on these levels. The lines are crooked, guys. It's crooked, but whatever. Oh, how I love this. Oh, how I love this. So you see, I get you, Mark. I get you. Like, good job, like real good job, because I know, you're getting into this, like you're not, that new, but you're not that, strange to TA either. But I understand why, a lot of people would, wait for this instead. But this is, the 1 minute chart is not easy, like, but good job. That's why I'm telling you good job. Like, that's not bad. But yeah, first this, now we have resistance, and now I'm gonna be drawing the next one. Hold on. Hold up, let me show you. Second right here, third right here. And this should be red. Okay. there is a nice chance, like there's a nice chance if we can, you know, break above this level, 30,334. Guess what? Next level is around these levels. It's a bit crooked. It's a bit crooked. Hold on. 30. I'm not supposed to. Right here. There you go. 74. Okay. We are at resistance. We are at resistance levels. Like close. So now I'm gonna lift this one. Hold on. Lift this one a bit higher to these levels. There is a lot of pressure from the bears. Volatility is so and so on Bitcoin today, but still it's a 1 minute chart, so a lot can happen on the 1 minute chart. But there is pressure from the bears on, excuse me, from the bears on the bulls at the moment. I think there is an IHS. You mean inverted head and shoulder? I don't see any, Mark. I don't see any. Like, feel free to draw it and send it to, you know, the general chat. Excuse me, respect the chat channel on Discord, and we can have a look, or DM me just privately. We can have a look. But I don't see any IHS. And we are ready to push a little bit higher again, you know, to the upside. Okay, notice how that happened. Like, notice how I said that before it happened? Just so you guys are aware, right? Just in the correct second, I said that, well, push a bit higher to the upside, and then that beautiful 1 minute, you know, candle just green candle just showed up. Usually you hear me talk like in 10x speed when I'm doing this, but because, you know, I have a bit of a pain, that's why I'm a bit quiet. I'm just taking it easy. But yeah, this is what I mean. Like, yeah, look at this. Now let's see what happens with that next resistance. Okay, now I'm gonna be removing this because new things developed. We already broke out. All right. People do not believe this if they do not see this live. Like, they tell you, like, for real, like, who would be able to do this? Tell them chart striker. Tell them the strikers are able to do this. Simple. There are a lot of pros that probably do this too, but people do not believe it until they see it. Okay, new levels, right? We're talking about new levels now. Still good. Still more, you know, push to the upside at the moment. Like, we just need to get above this level, but I don't see anything saying otherwise. We just need to get above this level, okay? If not, there's support here, but there's still, you know, what do you call pressure, you know, the upside, okay? We have to be fast, and I have to be like, I have to use, you know, a few words. Otherwise, while I'm talking, things happen, since it's a 1 minute chart, right? So things happen quite fast because it's a 1 minute chart. Let's see. This was, you know, that resistance. No, resistance was somewhere around these levels. We kind of broke above it a little bit. There's some mini resistance around this area. What kind of candle was that? Okay, not a nice one. Not a nice one. All right, let's see if this one holds. This support right here holds. Time C. Bears pressuring again. Bears pressuring again. I almost missed this candle. I thought it was a drawing or something, but it's actually a candle. You see how little it is? I literally thought it was some type of a trend line, but no. All right, go ahead, do your thing. Come on, hurry up. Pressure to the downside at the moment. Will this support hold? Failed, means continuation. You know, most likely we got 5 seconds left. Yeah, continue. Still pressure from the... Still, there's pressure from the bears. Still, guys, still. It's 1 minute, yeah, I know, but there's still pressure. Let's see what happens. Hold on. I don't know, not buying it yet, not buying it yet. I'm wrong if it continues to the upside, you know, above 30,340. So just gonna wait 10 more seconds to see what's up. Okay, that's it. Now continuation to the upside. Okay, that is it. There you see, I was wrong. Why I was wrong? It looked like it wanted to continue, you know, down to the up, you know, to the downside. But the moment it got back above this level, I started, But the moment it gets above this level, I am wrong. Now, next resistance is around these areas, okay? Now let's see what happens next. Some people, they have like a little problem accepting what, you know, they're wrong, but I love what I do because I'm mostly correct, right? But when I'm wrong, that's why I also love being wrong, because it makes you feel human, okay? So it's okay. It's fine. That happens. Now let's see what's gonna happen with this next resistance, right? And the next resistance is all the way around these levels. Hold on. All the way around these areas, okay? But first, we got this one. New support levels. There you go. And there you go. Still a bit more continuation to the upside. Let's see what happens when it comes here. 30,357. What a break. What a break. But wait. Oh, wow. Okay. What we say, it's not about a wick to the upside, but an actual close above it, right? With the whole body and so on. So in other words, this resistance is kind of being respected, okay? Now let's see if this, why is it crooked? Hold on, right here. Let's see if this support holds. El new resistanto. Let's get to that. That was, I don't know what language that was, but okay. Just changed the resistance level, as you guys can see. Okay, support right now at the moment held. At the moment it held. Yeah, we need to get above this level like ASAP for this to continue to this next resistance. So far it's still like looking fine-ish, but not that fine because we are at resistance, okay? There is a very high chance it's gonna get rejected around this level, like pretty hard, because there's some hard rejection, like strong rejection around these levels, okay? Okay, this support seems to be pretty strong as well, right? This is what, first, second, third, like 3 times in a row it's holding, like for 3 minutes it's still holding, still holding. It's losing, like, I don't know, I feel like bears are trying to step in around these levels, like it has a, you know, trouble getting above this area. I don't know, the fact that it's still being rejected on these levels is not that... This was that old resistance, remember? That old resistance that we had, okay, right here. If it can get above it, okay. But if not... Oh, there we go, there we go. Okay, support here, Ina. Look at this. It wicked all the way down, but then the bodies are still, you know, trying to hold above the support. Okay? Look at this. Like, the madness, right? So we got that, you know, strong push to the downside. We wicked down, but then there was demand, pulled back up. Okay, then Bitcoin. In that case, you just need to break above 30,354-ish. Thank you. And at least come all the way here. and then get rejected around these levels. Most likely, we will see what happens. Because if it breaks above this level, guys, like there is no resistance until 30,458-ish, okay? So now, okay, we broke above this level, good. Got 30 seconds left. We also broke above this level, awesomeness. We're about to reach major resistance right now. Like compared with this one, okay? Compared with this one right here. Yeah, but in 10 seconds, if it ends like this, like most likely it continues a little bit more to the upside. Huh, look at that, look at that. All right, okay, cool, nice, okay. Let me draw that. I'm gonna remove this one so you guys are aware. Have to have the next resistance ready, hold on. Go. Before it happens, we gotta be fast. Next resistance is all the way up here, okay? That level that I just mentioned, right? Okay, this one I don't need at the moment. What I need is this. And this. This one too, but I'm gonna turn it to blue. Are you guys following? Are you guys following? I don't like this emoji of some sort that just, you know, showed up, popped up. But as long as we can hold above this level, like it's fine. But if it comes to this level, doesn't hold, yes, we could, you know, wick all the way to these levels. Otherwise, I'm waiting for this one. A little bit Italian, right? A little bit Italian. Like sometimes it just comes out of me. Like when I'm feeling sick, like my friends always have a good laugh. Because yeah, I start laughing, make jokes, like different languages start showing up. I don't know, it could be I've probably picked up a lot of Italian here and there. All right, so we are falling back down. Let's see, like, look, I told you below this level, yes, a bit more push to the downside, like pressure on the bulls, okay? And when I say pressure on the bulls, it means the bears are hammering them, okay? And when I say the opposite, it means the bulls are hammering them, okay? All right, let's see. 30,367-ish, you know, 66-ish. Will it hold? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I'm pointing out the fact that it wicked down, body still holding above. It's not looking that sweet at the moment. I don't know. It's not looking that sweet. We gotta get above this 30,388 fast, like now. If that happens, see you here eventually. Next resistance, okay. On the 1 minute chart, so nobody's confused. I'm talking about the 1 minute chart, okay. Yeah, okay. Not looking that sweet for a reason. We'll see what happens. It's holding this level, but I don't know. This action right here is like, I don't know. Okay, now it's actually a close below this level, okay? It's an actual close below this level. Unless it snaps back up, it looks like there's pressure to the downside, right? Let's see if this holds. So I'd be short immediately when I see, you know, this fail. If it snaps back up, like my stop loss would definitely be around these levels. Like wouldn't wait until this area, okay? It's a 1 minute chart. I don't want to be eaten up or be used as exit liquidity for, you know, somebody else. What we try to do as traders or analysts is to minimize that risk, right? We're just trying to minimize the risk ratio, right? Here it just wicked down, but then now we have a body close, okay? There's a difference. Big difference. Let's go, Bitcoin. Let's go. Let's go. It's holding for some reason at these levels in 15 seconds. If it closes the way it's looking, yeah, we could probably, you know, retest this, but at the moment I just see a bit more pressure on the bulls, okay, from the bears still. Okay, now it closed a bit different. Okay, liking it a little bit, so it means we could, you know, come at least to these levels, like 30,377, 30,300. Wow. I'm not fast enough, guys. I'm sorry. What can I say? I'm not fast enough to say it. While I'm saying it, sometimes it just happens. Got the idea? Do you get the idea? Sometimes, like, since it's the 1 minute chart, like, we can't even say it fast enough, right? Like YouTube, sorry, but they are making me real mad. I see the likes disappearing literally in front of my face. Guys, look, just watch. We started out, I think it was 5 in the beginning, then it went down to 4, now it's down to 3. It's like, what's up? They really think, it's like, I've spoken to them and like they have like stupid ideas of whatnot, like I don't understand. But I told you guys, if just so you guys are aware, okay? If hold on, let me just do this so we don't miss what's going on here. I know you guys have a lot of love. I have a lot of love back, but do not, like, if you have different accounts or something, okay, do not like it from the same IP address with different accounts, because those, excuse me, people for some reason think I'm manipulating the channel, which I'm not. Like, God knows I've been suffering to get, you know, organic viewers, organic likes and organic subscribers. Like I don't even like, there's no promotion anywhere, okay? So please, for the sake of the channel, I appreciate your love, I'm grateful, but if you're liking from one IP address and 5 different accounts, like, it's just damaging the channel, okay? This has happened to me once. I was completely heartbroken. Like, it went down to 1 like from 9 likes. Literally 1 like to 9 likes while I was live streaming. And I was like, what in the world? So I wrote to them and they were like, yeah, it seems that you were getting a lot of likes from one account. And I was like, who in the world? And then suddenly I was speaking with some friends, and apparently her and her boyfriend and a few friends, you know, were having a party there, and they were speaking about me, and they started, you know, liking the videos and whatnot, and they were doing it out of love. But those YouTube people algorithm has a problem with those kind of things, so it hit the channel in a bad way. I lost all the likes and love right there, and on top of that, I was shadow banned. I was shadow banned for quite a while. I still am. So just letting you know, guys, please be aware of this, okay? Because at home there's nobody else but me. I'm busy, like I don't have different accounts. I just watch what I'm streaming, you know, where I'm streaming, literally from the streaming, you know, platform, and nothing else. But loved ones, they wanna, you know, push. They wanna push, so they go and like, and then it backfires in a bad way, unfortunately, because yeah, the algorithm on YouTube is a pain. That's why I always tell you guys, like it, subscribe, share, and so on and so forth. But at the same time, I have to tell you, if you have different family members and you're liking it from the same account, like different people are watching, it's not a good thing for the channel, okay? Okay, what's going on? Pressure is still on. Hold up. Yeah, we could, you know, come back up to these levels. There's some new resistance. It failed to get all the way here. Yeah, I think we could, you know, go back up from these levels at the moment. Just need to break above this area. Hold on, and then we could probably retest this again, so we'll see what happens. There's still support here, but I think we could come back up. Hold on, let's see what happens. And a bit more push to the upside now. Okay, go ahead, Bitcoin. Support held, go ahead. Safety is respected. Wow. Usually, you know, this most, but yeah, volatility is it's here. I mean, it's better than nothing, but a bit slow this time, a bit slow. Yeah, I hear YouTube the shadow banning people for the slightest infraction, but I got some ideas. I shared with you some of that in Discord. We're going to get this channel popping soon. I believe you, Mago. Like your ideas are just you know, those diamond ideas pretty much. So yeah, I can't wait to get it popping. And yeah, they are a pain in the butt. Like for the slightest thing, you get shadow banned and whatnot. And I'm like, come on, like, do you want people to use your platform and grow on it and whatnot? Or are you just, you know, trying to beef with everybody for the slightest thing? And then again, I do understand if, you know, if I was the one manipulating, you know, the likes and whatnot, like if it came from my IP address and whatnot, like okay, if they tell me something like that, I'd go like, yeah. But as if I have the time, so they are a pain in the ass. Yeah, that's why I have to let everybody know, because I don't know about this. I never thought that just because we're a bunch of friends looking at a video and liking it, that the person would get hurt, like the person streaming hurts them, like hurts their channel, which is completely ridiculous. But yeah, that is apparently how YouTube works. So yeah, I can't wait for your ideas, Mago, so we can, you know, keep on pushing, keep on popping. I think you guys are gonna push it to levels I do not even imagine, because honestly, before there were 100 subscribers, I didn't even think I'd see 100, and now there are almost 180 almost soon, and I didn't think we would even see 180, because every subscriber for me is like something I smile about. Like it's awesome. Okay, so what? That was the push? Are you kidding me? Impossible, just impossible. Yeah, still there's a chance. Okay, now new resistance right here, but as long as we can hold above 30,360-ish, it's fine. Okay, still room for that upside action to go on, but now we have some new resistance, right? I don't want to remove this one because we might need it, so I can just make a new one.
Hej, Lendo-Leif här. En känd filosof sa en gång.
Oh well. Commercials, excuse me. And then they keep on sending me those warnings while I'm live. For example, I see one in front of me. Heads up, we've detected copyrighted audio in your stream. Your stream may be temporarily blocked. I told you before, guys, like at the end, when you guys watch these videos, they're like, hopefully they are gonna stay ad free, okay, ad free. I'm not gonna monetize, the videos and whatnot, just for the sake of the quality of the stream. We got the music going on, we got some nice music and whatnot. But even though I know it's not copyrighted audio, I know the people that I'm using it from have said that it's okay for people to use them. I keep on getting this notification, and I just want to say, YouTube, like, take a seat, please take a seat. Enough is enough, come on. Oh, there we go. Awesomeness. Awesomeness. I mean, on Bitcoin, awesomeness, okay? All right, what's going on? What's going on? Let's see now. We are at resistance at the moment, okay? We are at resistance, but at the same time, it's still, still looking strong. Still looking strong. Let's just see if we can see a 1 minute close above 30,390-ish, okay? We are at resistance. Now, new support. Hold on. Right here. More on these levels. And this. Yeah, don't forget about this one, okay? This I don't need at the moment, so I'm just gonna remove it. This I need. Here. Okay, so an actual breakout is happening at the moment. Good. We gotta stay above. This should actually be blue. Hold on. So we got some support around this level, which is a bit stronger than this one, okay? We'll see if this one holds. Maybe, Mark. I tell you how ridiculous it is. There was a YouTuber that got a copyright strike over shooting a firearm. What? Really? And the reason he got a copyright was there was another YouTuber that was making gunfire noises through his mouth and contacted YouTube. Are you kidding me? Yes, that is stupid. That is like highly stupid. Come on. I mean, what kind of people are working, at, YouTube's company? Like, what the hell? Like, is it just, bots and algorithms and robots? Like, what's up? Like, they can't differentiate, like, between... Wow, that's just... Wow. Yeah, so you get the point. They are a pain in the butt. They are highly a pain in the butt. Very much. Okay, let's see if the support holds. That was just ridiculous, Mago. Thank you for sharing that, because I don't know, I've never heard that about that. But that's just stupid. So somebody else shoots with their firearm, and then another guy that was, like, let's say making noises with his mouth, like shot noises or gunfire noises. Wow. Yeah, I know it's true. Like, I know you don't play around, but that is sick. That is just stupid. That is just stupid. No, literally, that was just, yeah, wow. Yeah, I don't know how they're managing things over there, but sometimes they are very ridiculous. Like, unfortunately, YouTube, like, if one day maybe you hear this, like, God knows, I'm humbly saying, like, get your act together. Like, you can't keep on, like, if you lose, people on YouTube, on your platform, and they go and start streaming in other things, like on other platforms. I mean, there is quite a lot of reasons for that, many reasons for that. this support kind of held, okay, went back up, but then this old support is failing to hold right now. Excuse me, is being respected as resistance at the moment. Okay, I think this is my cue to get out, ladies and gents. Or gents, a lot of gents at the moment. I don't know where the ladies are. Okay, so yeah, Mark, you know, I don't have anything against the cup and handle. I don't. But it's not, yeah, it's not something that I'd be looking at on this chart per se, you know, the 1 minute chart, okay? Like, fine, if it's there, but yeah, this one, myself, like, I wouldn't consider it as a cup and handle. Like, I wouldn't consider it to be one. Okay, friends, lovely people, beautiful people, strikers watching, everybody else that's gonna be, you know, replaying this one yet tomorrow and whatever. Thank you for all the love, the support, the likes, and the contributions. You know, I appreciate each and one of you. So thank you for all the love. I hope you enjoyed the stream. This lady is about to hit the sack after drinking some more tea because, yeah, I'm not feeling that good. And hopefully tomorrow I'll be back and we can continue this talk, this show. And yeah, if you want to, you know, join the Discord server, you have the link on the description below, video description below. And for those who are ready to become Patreons, you know what's up in the beginning of the month, meaning next month, okay, is a good hold on, let me just let me just remove this. So any of you that are interested, you know, you're free to do so, like you're free to become members in the beginning of next month, okay? And until then, keep on sharing. Make sure that, you know, like button keeps on working. We gotta beat this algorithm because you guys already know I'm kind of shadow banned, unfortunately. So yeah, all the likes, all the shares, all the push is appreciated. So yeah, until then, take care. Please do not get the cold. I don't want you guys to be sick. Like, one of us is enough, okay? Let me take all the heat instead of you guys. So take care of each other, and much love to all of you, and have an awesome day or evening, whatever, okay? Good night. And thank you, Mark. Thank you. Before I head out, by the way, before I head out, guys, just one more thing. We are at that hourly resistance at the moment. Okay, any hourly candle close above this level, pretty much above 30,500, like I told you last time. Yeah, we could come back all the way to at least, you know, 30,700-ish, 30,800-ish. But do not forget, we need a close. A 4-hourly candle close is much better than hourly. Above at least, you know, $31,000. You know, $30,800 is fine, but do not forget, you know, that resistance around $31,000. Okay. And with that being said, take care, much love, and I'll see you on the next one. And thank you, Mago. Thank you. Yeah, it sucks big time, but yeah, hopefully it will disappear soon. But until then, lots of hugs, and thank you for the well wishes, and good night, friends.